the Spokane County Sheriff's Forensic Unit. Never know what they'll find showing up to a homicide, but they have to be prepared 24 hours a day. Earlier this year, the Forensic Unit passed all the necessary tests to receive an accreditation, one of 5 agencies in the state of Washington. In a story you won't see anywhere else, Kyle Simchuk got an exclusive look inside the forensic labs and a new mobile unit. And Kyle, this new vehicle is already being used in the field.
Yeah, it keeps everything those crime scene technicians need to process a scene well organized. Tonight we got a special tour of an area of law enforcement that's rarely seen. Deep below the public safety building, behind several steel doors, evidence from Spokane County's most serious crimes is logged and carefully examined. In this lab, fingerprints are made visible using superglue vapor and special lights. Across the hall, evidence stored on hard drives, cell phones, and gaming consoles is uncovered as well. And in this room, dozens of cold cases sit unsolved, the oldest dating back to 1954.
Our job is to make sure we gather all the evidence and find everything so it's documented appropriately. And, you know, if, heaven forbid, it ends up being a cold case or goes unsolved for an amount of time, you can't go back and recreate that. Forensic Supervisor Lacey Miller says documenting scenes and collecting evidence is a painstaking process. And unlike the TV shows, it takes a long time. If you're just processing a vehicle or a bank robbery or something, it'll be shorter. But if someone's dead, 4 hours is really short. So more typically we're out there 5, 6, sometimes 8. Now her forensic team has a new tool. Let me turn all these lights on here for you. This mobile unit can respond to any major crime at any time. It's really cool. We were kind of outgrowing our old one. These drawers kind of have spare equipment if we need it on scene. Some markers, scales. However, it's not just a new rig that Miller is excited about. We've been working on it for a long time. The County Forensic Unit is now accredited and recognized for meeting international standards. It's also the only lab in Washington State accredited for digital evidence, a process that took nearly 3 years and all 16 members to accomplish. It's a pretty big deal. It's pretty cool. I'm, proud of our guys. Not just a big deal for Miller and her team, but also for future crime victims and their loved ones. Really help the victims. And this accreditation is valid until April of 2023. That's when forensic units will need to show that they meet or exceed those standards. I'm Kyle Simchuk, KXLY for Nightside.